Hello, I'm Donna. I'm an online piano teacher who is excited to share with you some good news. A keyboard can be enough for you to get started to do piano lessons as a beginner. The reason for this is because the range of notes that you actually need as a beginner are limited, they are fixed. And so a keyboard is actually enough for you to get started. For example, the note range for a beginner is, for a long period of time, up to 2 years, is around here to here. Now that is actually, that's 1 octave, 2, 3, 4. So that's actually around 49 notes. That's a pretty small keyboard. And I have actually used such a size keyboard to play an advanced piece of music in the Baroque genre. So actually, you could get started with piano lessons on a small keyboard. A full keyboard, a full piano keyboard is 88 keys. So in time, you would graduate up to that size. But to just get started on lessons, really all you need is a few octaves, as I've just described. And a visual of that is this, which I will leave you in the comments. I'll leave you a similar diagram. And it would be just here, that note there, to that C there, just to give you a visual demonstration. And my other bit of good news is that Music Room, the place where I bought this digital piano, has a sale on, and I recommend you check it out because you could get some good savings there. If you look for a keyboard, I'd recommend that you look for weighted keys, because weighted keys will give you more expression than a typical keyboard that does not have weighted keys. A piano has weighted keys, and weighted keys, what they do for you is give you more freedom of expression. So when you press a note, hopefully you can hear it's still going, it's still going, it's still going, which means that you can play a variety of length of notes. You can play a note lasting for 2 beats, 1, 2, and longer. So go with weighted keys for that reason, for length of notes, different length of notes that you can play, which you will need to play for pieces, and also for in terms of volume. You can play loudly and you can play softly, which in music we call dynamics, and I did discuss dynamics in a recent video. Dynamics are important for expression, and length of notes are definitely important for expression. You definitely don't want to get a keyboard with no weighted keys, because you're just going to press the key and it will sound like that, and you'll hold it down and that's all you'll get. And the other bit of recommendation I'd make on getting a keyboard is, if you can, get one with a pedal. If not, it's not the end of the world, but a pedal will give you more expression as well. You'll be able to hold down the notes even longer and create a more dreamy, flowing feel to your music. So that may be something to consider. But as I say, a pedal isn't essential. I would say weighted keys are, because they just give you so much more options. So that's the good news I wanted to share with you today. You can get started on piano lessons with a really small keyboard to start with. I mean, when we start to drive, we don't always get the car of our dreams. More often than not, we'll go with a car that can get us from A to B, and then in time, when we're ready, we'll graduate to something more our style. So there you have it. You have options. Go ahead and take a look at the music room sale to see what suits you now. A keyboard is a good way to go to get started with piano lessons. That's my message for you today. Until next time, bye for now.